I'm not part of the club. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club.
Crucial 13, you all appreciate it. Shout out to you.
Yeah, Crucial.
I'm hungry. I need some bacon.
Look at this. Look at it. This is the city I'm in right now.
Yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. It's your homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing.
Now, that club wouldn't happen to be this woke liberal mafia of Marxists that are in this country trying to sell it out. Now, would it? If you guys remember, Ice Cube actually was talking about how he was trying to make a deal with Donald Trump back in 2020, and the whole woke mob and even their sheep out there went at him for this. He said, hey man, this dude's actually about to do some shit for us, for the black people, and the Democrats ain't about to do shit. Y'all might want to fucking reevaluate who you're voting for and stop being emotional. But the Republicans is racist, cuz. Everybody crying because they've been brainwashed into thinking everybody's racist. Okay, the fact you even think everybody's racist is a sign that you got pretty much conditioned by Marxism. Okay, you're defecting. You think your country is racist, so now you hate your country. You're a result of defecting, of demoralization. Okay, look up psychological warfare. Study this. And yes, there are colonizers and oppressors in this country, but it ain't who they're telling you it is. Okay, they're projecting what they're doing onto them. The people that want you independent, the ones that want you dependent, okay, have a lot of similarities to the ones that was doing the shit. Okay?
So ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, you know. I expect that. You know, I've been working with, on the big three for a long time. And you know how they've been fucking with me with that. I done made it, plain, simple, and clear what they've been doing. The NBA been fucking with us. Now, a lot of people might say, like, well, but Cube, you want to work with the NBA. Really, I don't give a fuck about working with the NBA. What I want them to do, when I say work with us, is to stop working against us. Stop doing that bullshit behind the scenes that we know you're doing. Mainstream media, they ain't fucking with us. And that's cool. We can do it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers, so.
Now we know what he talking about when he say that. They're pulling shit behind the scenes. Like the NBA, which is a woke organization that's pushing Marxist ideology. They're pushing racism, you know, just like the NFL started doing and all that. They're pushing defecting up against the country. So, you know, they're helping Marxists create defectors amongst the country. They're using their platform to do that. Now, they don't need somebody like Ice Cube starting up a league that, okay, this guy doesn't follow our orders. He's not going to use his platform to push our bullshit onto people. So we got to, you know, pull some little hoe ass shit behind the scenes and try to, you know, sabotage them and all this. And it just goes along with everything he's been doing, you know, which is talking to Trump, you know. Oh my God, don't talk to him. He's racist, you know, and it's just all out to sabotage Ice Cube.
We don't need him. You don't need him. You know. So what am I going to do to deal with these motherfucking gatekeepers? Well, what I'm going to do is go on a Fuck the Gatekeepers podcast tour. And I'm going to go talk to everybody, you know, and get a chance to get my message out to the people. Be able to let people hear from me, you know, and you know, you might agree, you might not, but the important thing is, you know, for me to go on these platforms, say what I feel about what I think. And, you know, some people may get pissed off because I'm going to talk to everybody. I'm not playing. And it's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate y'all. Always support the big three. Hopefully I'm doing stuff that you guys dig. You know, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for people that's bored as fuck in the summer with summer sports and want something cool like the big three. So here we are. Appreciate you. Much love, much respect from your homeboy Ice Cube. Remember that.
Now, how do we know that he was talking about the woke leftist mob? Oh, because he just did Joe Rogan and went off on every little leftist ideology you can think of and called it all out for the bullshit that it is. Okay? We're talking about you gotta be careful here when we say stuff, but the men playing in the women's shit. We talking about the jabs. We talking about we talking about all that shit.
People like when Trump, even before he ran for president 4 years ago, when he was like one of the leaders of the birther movement and was loudly going around saying that President Obama was not legitimate president and that he was born in Kenya. For a lot of people, that's like, that man's a racist. Do you feel like that?
Yeah. Nah, man, you know.
Yeah, big salute to Ice Cube. I will be putting together a more in-depth video showing how his beliefs don't line up with what these Marxists and these war criminals are here pushing onto us. You know what I mean? And like I said, there is a reason they push this onto you. There is a underlying reason they push it onto you. It's deep. Okay? Check out my video called Why America is Immoral. You'll see like Malcolm X on the thumbnail with some other guy that's breaking down Marxism and all that. And they gonna go after the ones, especially the ones who was used to actually promote their defecting agenda, which is to create defectors amongst the country, which a defector is somebody who hates their own country and they're tricked into believing their country is wicked, evil, when it's really the people that's trying to create the defectors. They're the ones doing the wicked shit in the country, but they just go like undercover as like good example. A criminal can infiltrate one of these good organizations and start doing bad stuff, and now the people in the city or whatever looking at the whole organization like they're bad when it's really just the infiltrators in the organization doing things. That's like what these Democrats and these leftists are to our country. Our country wasn't like that until they start coming along, until these low vibrational energy vampire beings start coming along in this bitch acting crazy. Okay? But just because some of them wear a suit, now you think all businessmen are evil. Some of them wear a police uniform, now you think all police are evil. You know, it just works like that. Okay? But Ice Cube used to be used by the record companies, which are in cahoots with the private prison owners, to create defectors in the country, which is, you know, F the police, fight the police, and do all this type of stuff, right? It's when people like that start coming to their senses, when they start telling you, hey, I was wrong for telling y'all that. You know, because them are the best teachers. The best teachers in the world are the ones who come from the same circumstances of the people that they're trying to lead the right way, because they can relate to them. So he could actually relate because he's the one who helped start that agenda. Now that he could be like, hey, it ain't even all that deep. We gotta stop this. You know what I mean? People that he done taught could be like, oh shit. You know, if Ice Cube could change, I definitely can. So they don't like people like that. But, you know, not trying to go too deep on that. Definitely stay tuned for the next video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Definitely let me know what y'all think up in the comments. I ain't woke. I'm up.
Crucial 13, you all appreciate it. Shout out to you.
Get crucial.
I'm hungry. I need some bacon.
Look at this.
Look at that. This is the city I'm in right now.